welcome back to Roll Move Repeat. I am Sean.
I'm Mandy.
And I'm Sean, that's dishwasher and microwave safe.
That's a good one.
I like that one. So, again, welcome back to Roll Move Repeat, where cardboard meets chaos. Tonight, we are doing our 16th episode. Woo! Sweet 16!
Woo!
Yep. So, thank you for tuning in and joining us for 16 episodes.
Roll Move Repeat can get its learner's permit.
Yeah, we can get our learner's permit now. Two more episodes, and then we'll be officially 18. We can start.
Crazy.
We can start doing crazy stuff then.
Crazy.
So tonight I have a very special surprise for both Sean and Mandy, who I've been kind of teasing them this whole time about, and we'll see.
Yeah, we legitimately have no idea what's coming.
None.
I'm
a little nervous, actually.
He has been uncharacteristically
silent
on this.
So I'm pretty excited to have them with this surprise. And like Sean said, I've been very uncharacteristically keeping things from them. Normally I give little hints, but this one has been no hints. So there's nothing.
It's more like normally Sean can't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very, very true. So, but before we get to the surprise, we're going to start with our normal segments here. But first, before we do that, please make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it. We're trying to continue to grow. Again, we've hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Our Apple Podcast, our Spotify podcast list, everything has been going great, and we're continuing to grow there. So please like, subscribe, share, join us on Discord. If you like what you're hearing, please leave a comment. We would love to hear back from you. All right. So that being said, let's get to our first segment, which is what we've been playing recently. So these are games that we've been getting to the table, and let's start with Mandy. Mandy, tonight you were starting with a new game.
A new game as of yesterday. Formaggio. So I've been kind of eyeballing this and Fromage for a little while. I just looked at the Dice Tower reviews of both to see what the kind of difference was, which one I wanted to pick up. They gave this one slightly higher score. But honestly, it seems like most of the game is completely the same. So I think it would be fine either which one. But this is a great game. It is on, I want to say it's on a Lazy Susan. It is not. You have to buy the deluxe edition to get the Lazy Susan. So I was very sad about that. But you have this big board, and everybody is facing a piece of the board, a slice, if you will, of cheese, because you're making cheese, you're cheese makers. And each turn you have two things you can do. You can make cheese and you can gather resources, and then you put your guys on there, and then the whole board turns a quarter turn. And if your guys that you put on there are now facing you, you can take them back. If they're not facing you, you have to wait until it gets around to the point, those quarter turns till they're facing you. So you start with three, I keep calling them guys, I don't know, they're people. You start with three people to put on the board. But if you use them all and if you orient them in such a way that you get a lot of resources, you're not going to get those guys back for a good 2 or 3 turns. Oh, sorry. And so it's an interesting concept because you really have to plan out exactly how you're going to play everything, and exactly I need, like, each guy one's a soft cheese guy, one's a blue cheese guy, and one's a hard cheese guy. And if you put the hard cheese guy to go get resources, but you wanted to make a hard cheese, unless you're Sean, who accidentally cheated the entire game, you can't do that. So
I didn't seem to have a problem. Like
I know, we're all like, this is so hard, and he's like, this is fine. I don't know why you guys are having such a problem. Not the last turn. I'm like,
literally the last turn. I'm like putting something in, like, I think Mandy was like, well, you can't put it there. I was like, what are you talking about? I've been doing this all game.
I said, but this is a white one, and that's orange. He's like, yeah, the colors don't matter. I'm like, they very much matter, actually. Like, yeah, it was interesting. So
in my defense, I watched like 3 different videos, and none of the videos actually mentioned that part. They talked a lot about everything else, but like none of them actually mentioned that very crucial part. So
it's a very small but crucial detail about how you have to have that added up. So, and then there's other things. There's a little bit of other things that kind of the mechanics wise adds to it. So you can use some of your livestock to make milk for the cheese. You can build some buildings that help you do other things. So, and then everybody's done when all of your cheese wedges are put out on the board, and then you kind of tally up your points. It takes, I think we took a little longer because we only played the one time so far, but it was, I think it's supposed to be like 45 minutes. It's not that bad. And I can see it going very quick as long as nobody's just sitting on their turn and being like, oh, and hemming and hawing. But otherwise, it seems like it'll be a very quick game. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. And it was interesting. Like you realize pretty quickly that you can't do everything. And so you kind of have to decide which of the, it's a little bit of a point salad, but so you had to kind of figure out like which of these am I just not going to commit to because like I just can't afford to have because you only got your 3 people.
But like you have to, and I was saying this, I think I said halfway through the game, I really like it because you can't go all in on one thing. You can't say, well, I'm just going to do, this 1/4 of the board because you'll just miss 3 turns and other people will be putting down cheeses. And as soon as one person runs out of cheese, the game's over. So you kind of have to keep up.
Right, because you may want to go all in on like this one particular like map and everything like that, but you can only put a cheese on there every 4 turns. So
you kind of have to spread out the wealth of cheese.
Yeah,
it's very good.
I will say I had this in my hand at one point at Battlegrounds, and I'm like, who wants to play a game about cheese? Like, what is that? I don't know, whatever. And then
I was all in.
I was listening to someone talk about it. I'm like, oh, well, maybe it sounds fine. And then now hearing you guys play it, I'm like, I want cheese. I want to play a game about cheese now.
Who doesn't love cheese?
Just make sure you get the one with the Lazy Susan. I made sure I made sure to complain every time we had to move the board manually by hand. We're like, only we had some device underneath this to move it easily.
What stinks is I have a Lazy Susan. I'm like, that's okay, I'll get mine, but it's too short. The board is really wide and it's 4 big sections, and so you can't put it on a small Lazy Susan. The whole thing like crumbles. So that didn't work. We need a device to use my Lazy Susan, but it was or you can just buy the one that they sell for $15. It's not that bad.
And as it sounds like this one and fromage, which came first, are kind of a lot of the things are interchangeable, so you can kind of mix and match.
Yep,
that's what it was. Fromage. Okay, I remember.
Fromage. That's France.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
This is Italy.
Italia. Okay, so that makes sense because I have to back up. So I saw fromage. I haven't seen fromage yet, but I saw fromage, which is all about cheese, and I'm like, again, who wants to play cheese, like a game about cheese? So this is the second one. Is this like? Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
It's the standalone expansion, is what they said. So you can use some of the fromage boards and pieces. The Dice Tower guys said like they hadn't done it yet, but they were like, we're kind of nervous about it because it might be hard to figure out which piece goes back in which box because they're so similar.
Yep.
I mean, but if you have both, they also said like if you have one, you probably don't need both because it's like 90% of the same game. But but they are interchangeable.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
I wonder if they'll bring out like a UK version for like the third one.
Just call it cheese.
Cheese.
No, that'll be Wisconsin. They're going to bring a Wisconsin one. It's just cheese.
There you go. Cheese. Yeah.
All right. Going to jump to mine now. And I have to thank you guys again. You guys saved me this week again for playing a game with me when I wasn't able to get a game to the table. We're not going to say where we played this, but
Board Arena.
Yeah. Again,
Sean's favorite way to play board games.
Favorite way to play. Yep. So I have to say, Sean, you were spot on. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. I really want to play it again because actually back up. Let me start over. So the designer is Michael Kisling. The artist is Chris Quilliams, and the publisher is Next Move Games.
Oh my
I
God,
think Mandy forgot something.
I forgot. Oh man, hold on. Hold on. You got me all nervous with like getting like, we don't know what's happening on this one. So I'm like, oh God. All right, I'll figure it out. You keep going. I'll figure it out. We'll come back to me.
So with the Zool, I guess you're building like a mosaic. And this one here, I guess it's still a mosaic, but it's with diamond pieces, which are really cool. And
you're building a summer pavilion.
You're building a summer. Okay, so that's what it is.
It's right there in the name.
Okay. So I'm completely way off, but we're building a summer pavilion, and we're using these diamond pieces, which look absolutely cool. And to be honest, I was up in New Hampshire at our place up there, and they had this in the game board game group I go into, the Games Ahoy up there, and the tiles look beautiful. I mean, I'm just like, wow, this is really really cool.
Yeah.
And if you've played this game, basically so how do I describe it? You basically have the same factories that you had where you're taking the pieces, and then as you take the pieces, the things go into the middle, the other pieces go into the middle, the other tiles, and then you get to, so it's very much like a Zool, except there's a few scoring differences and everything else. The other thing too is that with this one, when you're filling out your star, so if you're looking at our screen right now on YouTube, you will see that there's stars, and each star has 6 diamonds in it. When you put one of the diamonds in the number 1 spot, you only have to use 1 diamond. When you put it in 2, you have to use 2 diamonds, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And then each round there's also a wild card that you can use, a wild diamond that you can use as well to offset those. And it changes round to round. So the cool thing about it is that if I fill out 1 and 2, and then on the other diamond that's next to it, I fill out like say 2, 3, or 3, 4, there's bonuses I can get for doing that. So it's a really cool thing where I get to take diamonds and I'm like, oh, I could use that from this special bonus diamond wheel thing that they have. It was really, really cool. I really enjoyed playing this. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. And it wasn't hard to learn at all. Like Sean, you did a really good job explaining it, playing it on Board Game Arena. And I had a blast with it. I really want to play it again.
Rules I kept forgetting.
Well, there were some rules we learned.
We'd be like, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
There were some rules we learned on there because we thought they were a different way, remember? And then like Josh was able to like use a piece in a way we thought he couldn't.
Yeah, when I learned it, I was always under the impression that because every round there's a piece that's one of the colors is wild for that round, and I'm pretty sure I was taught that you can't put the wild down on its own star for that round. It's like if the first round purple is wild, you can't place that purples on like the purple star. And then Josh went ahead and did it, and Board Game Arena let him do it. I was like, what? I had to play this game all wrong my whole life. So, yeah. So apparently you can. Then Mandy went through the rule book and like one of the last pages.
Yeah. Well, it was like at first I was like, yeah, he shouldn't have been able to do that. But then the next page was like, oh no, you can do that. That page, the other page must have been trying to get at something else. I think it was just the way it was worded was a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a blast. And again, thank you both for helping me get this onto my recently played. Hopefully soon with this thing being done here, you can see the walls are going up now.
I know. So
they still have some stuff to do. They're coming out. It's another about a week and a half to 2 weeks left of work, but I'll be able to start getting this thing back to normal and getting some games down here because this is going to be great. But
nice.
But again, thank you guys both for helping me get this to onto Board Game Arena. Especially last minute notice. I was like, hey, I'm kind of need a break from things. Can you guys jump on? And Mandy was like the first one back. Like, yes. And then Sean was like, yep. Actually, no. I messaged Sean first, and Sean's like, yep, I'm ready. And then I was like, Mandy, and Mandy's like, of course.
I was like doing something. I forgot what I was doing, but I couldn't for like a half an hour. But yeah.
Oh, you had a student thing.
Oh, concert. Yeah, we had a concert.
I'm pretty sure if you could have done it at the concert, you would have done it there.
Probably.
So this is the third Azul. So you still need to play the second one, and then the
second is awesome.
Yeah, the second's really good too. And then I've actually never played the fourth one. Queen's Garden, I think it's called.
Yeah, I haven't either.
They had that one too. So I didn't get it. I got Let's Go to Japan because I played that with Sean before and I loved it.
It's a great game.
I made a bet with Allison, so we needed some parts for our place up in New Hampshire, and she was like, "Oh, we go to Home Depot in wherever this is." And I said, "I don't think there's one there." She's like, "No, I know there's one." I said, "I don't think there's one there." She goes, "No, it's there." I said, "I'll make a bet with you. If it's not there, you owe me a game."
Ooh.
And so we went, and there was in Home Depot, it was not there.
Not there.
And so I was like, "Oh, you owe me a game." I forgot to do. I made one critical mistake. I forgot to add, "and you will play it with me." So she got me the game, but she's like, "I don't have to play it with you." I'm like,
"Yeah,
oh.
Here you go, have fun."
So, but I'll get her to play it. She was actually watching the video with me the other night, and she was like, "Oh, this doesn't seem kind of bad. This doesn't seem too bad."
It's good.
So it's a really
fun.
It's
a
good.
Fun one.
It is good.
Again, I appreciate you both for doing that. I thank you.
No problem. Absolutely. I have my Formaggio details now.
Sorry.
Let
me go back to your.
Go back to my.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. So the designer of Formaggio is Ben Rossett. Artist is Pavel Zovbra, and the publisher is Road to Infinity Games.
Nice.
There you go.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. So now, Sean, are you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. There you go, man.
Return to Dark Tower. It was a design. There was a lot of designers. Designed by Tim Burrell-Soward, Isaac Childrey, Noah Cohen, Rob Davio, Justin Jacobson, and Brian Neff. Published by Restoration Games. There were a ton of artists. I think because it's got a companion app, and I think probably a lot of artists contribute to that. But there are a lot of artists. I'm not going to go through the list because there were so many of them. I would try to direct you to the website, but for whatever reason, like the website, Restoration Games website where you can buy it, didn't have the artist list. So they're all listed under Board Game Geek. So if you'd like to see the full list, please go there.
Yeah.
So Dark Tower was originally a board game released in 1981 by Milton Bradley. It was I never actually played it. I think Sean, you played it, right?
I did a long time ago. Yeah.
So it was pretty groundbreaking at the time. It had this tower in the center that lit up, it rotated and made noises. It was kind of there's no other game that was like it at the time, and it was very popular. It sold really well, but it was only in stores for a year due to some legal issues. And Milton Bradley had to pull the shelves, and it was basically gone forever. Only the people who played it and who had been able to buy it were able to play it after that. That is until 2022, when Return to Dark Tower was released by Restoration Games. They called it a sequel to Dark Tower because it borrows a lot of the ideas and the elements, but ultimately it is a different game. The tower still lights up and moves, and it's now directed by a companion app, which tells players about the events and the monsters and other things as the game progresses. It's really fun because like you drop these little skulls in the top, and like sometimes they just stay, sometimes they get spit out, and then the thing moves, and as it moves, sometimes more skulls get spit out, and like these like things light up. So it's really crazy when you're playing it. Now I know a lot of board gamers don't care for companion apps, and I definitely understand some of the fears and criticisms behind that. But I do have to say this particular app is very well done, and it's got some beautiful artwork. It's a cooperative game. You're fighting monsters. You're trying to cleanse all these skulls from buildings. You're trying to achieve a goal to beat the tower. There's a lot of similarities to other fantasy-themed co-op games I've played. You have a certain number of movement and actions you can perform on your turn, and ultimately you can get treasures and upgrades to make yourself stronger. And there's a little bit of a push your luck mechanic in some of the fighting and the quests. We played twice, and we lost both times. The first game we lost in like 30 minutes, so we were like, "Oh, let's start up again, let's play it again." And that time we made it a lot further, but we still ended up losing. It's definitely a tough game, but we really enjoyed it. Even Christina liked it a lot, and we definitely look forward to playing it again. Yeah, it's not cheap though, so I'm very glad that I have a friend. My friend Ethan owns it, and we can just go play it.
I was going to ask if you owned it. I was like, I want to play this game. This is amazing. But
I think it starts. It's like $300. I think so. It's a little.
Dang.
So instead of buying the 3 games that you got this weekend, you should have just bought this one game and you would have been all set.
Yeah,
that's true. I could.
Although I do really want to play Vantage, so pretty happy that you went about. I'm happy that you bought that.
Yeah.
I want to like now look up the original because this sounds. I love the story behind this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I need to go look it up.
So
yeah, I had to go to. I knew about the original. I had to go to Wikipedia because I was like, what happened to it? So like I could read the whole story. I won't go into the legalese and stuff in this podcast, but yeah, there's. If you're interested, go look it up.
I am very interested.
So I didn't have this game growing up. My grandmother used to babysit this family, and the boy of the brother sister had it, and he and I would play it, and I loved it. Now the problem is I've only played it like 4 times, so I only remember very little bits and pieces of it. I remember the skulls, I remember like turning the thing and the lights and the noises. I am really interested in playing this. I really want to play this. I'm pretty excited. I know Ethan has it. I know that we've talked with him about getting together and playing it. I'm hoping it happens because I am really excited to play this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and everything's done. All the artwork is beautiful. Like I said, the app that comes with it, he's got like this big iPad, and and everything's very well designed. The little skulls that pop out of the Dark Tower are just very intricate, designed really well. So yeah. Restoration Games. They did Fireball. They kind of redid Fireball Island.
I have that
several years ago. Yeah,
I have
the original.
Yeah, I know.
Just played it like 2 weekends ago. It's pretty awesome.
I had it. My parents threw it away, so I had to get the new one.
Yeah, me too. I had one too. It got lost, or I think it got destroyed. I think it got thrown away in a move. But yeah, so Restoration Games. I think I've gotten the impression that they're trying to bring back old games from the 80s, but with some improvements, with some kind of modernization. So see what else they come up with.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Wow.
I'm really hoping we get together with Ethan soon because I'm really excited to play this.
Yep.
Now I want to do like a whole episode of just like old games from the 80s like this. Like there's so many weird ones that I remember that were like, remember the one with like a shark that would be like, meow, meow. I can't remember.
Remember that
what was that called? My brother had it.
I don't
And it was so cool because it was an electric shark when you were that young. Like there was nothing like that. That was amazing.
I do.
It wasn't very good. I don't think it was a very good game, but it was really fun to sit there and watch the shark.
We're gonna have to. Okay, anyway. We're definitely gonna have to do that because there's a couple games that I can remember, like one with planes that you had to like fly around and stuff. We're gonna have to do an old episode.
I think we're gonna have to do
like Crossfire that had like the best commercials ever, but
I still have Crossfire.
The game itself was kind of mid.
Yeah, the game is meh. Yeah, but it was fun.
If you got mad at your sibling, you take out the metal balls, which are like metal BBs, and you start hucking them at each other.
They really are. Yeah.
Amazing. Right. So okay. So write that down. That's going to be one of our episodes.
Can do it.
All right. So the moment you've all been waiting for.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Me too.
It is the Sweet 16 Showdown.
I don't even know what that means.
I still don't understand.
Basically,
I don't know either.
This is what candy games.
The Sweet 16 bracket.
A bracket.
So this is the blank one.
This is fun.
This is the blank one. So each one of you, and first off, before I start, I want to thank both Josh and Christina for.
Did they know about this?
So they no. Hold on. They kind of knew a little bit. I asked them, like, what would your top 10 games be if you were to choose? And what I did is I took most of their suggestions, and then I made my own bracket for each of you. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to ask you between 2 games. Yeah. And then whatever you choose, we'll continue on until you get to the end where you both go head to head. So you'll each have one game that you'll have to choose from. So you'll each have your own game and you'll have to choose between the 2 that are left. But there might be a couple surprises along the way.
Are each of us doing like a side for one side?
That's what I was wondering. Yep. We each get a side?
Yep. So we each get a side. So the way it works is that Mandy will be on this side.
Okay.
Sean will be on this side. Now, again, I have a bracket filled out in front of me. I'm not showing that because I don't want to give you any.
No.
So Mandy's going to be on this side. Sean's going to be on this side. And then as you progress, you're going to get to 2 games here. And then of those 2 games, you both have to choose one of those games. So like it could be Sean's game, it could be Mandy's game.
Yeah.
But I will let you know there will be some heartaches and there will be
What if it's the same game? What if we both end up with the same game? So I guess that wins.
I thought about that. So Mandy and Sean do not have the same games on either bracket. They have different games.
Really?
Yep. Oh yeah. So one of the reasons it took me so long is I had to figure out what games I was going to give each one of you.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
And I had to choose games that I knew.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to like pick my favorite games yet.
Got it. For as of today, because some days it's different, you know.
Yep. So.
Oh, I love it. All right, I'm ready.
All right. So seeing as though you said you're ready, we're going to start with you, Mandy.
Okay.
Your first bracket round is Splendor and Wispwood.
Oh, easy Wispwood. That's easy.
Is it Wispwood?
Next. Yeah.
What I would, Sean, you should. Do you have? Did you rank these? Like, you know, was Wispwood like the number 2 and Splendor the number 8 or something?
No.
Oh yeah.
No. I kind of like, so again, like I said, I took some that I knew and some that Josh gave me, and I was trying to put them together. So I knew this one was going to go this way. I had a feeling because again, the way it is.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love Splendor. It's really good, but I love Wispwood. Just funny that I was like poo-pooing it at PAX, but whatever.
I have a feeling I know what my final choice is gonna have to be, and I don't like it.
Oh. I don't know what yours is gonna be.
I just have a suspicion what my final 2 that I'm gonna have to choose between is, and I'm gonna be very mad.
Well, so I forgot to say this is gonna be like a snake draft. So Mandy's gonna go first, and then Sean, you get the next 2.
Oh,
okay.
Great.
So before I go on, I was supposed to do this because I forgot to do it. So Splendor was designed by Marc Andre.
We do this for every game?
Just until we go to the end. So once we get through the brackets, because we got to give each one to do. Pasquale Quadal is the artist, and Space Cowboys for Splendor. Wispwood was Reed Ambrose. Stepan Drasnik, and Czech Games Edition was for Wispwood. All right, Sean, you ready for your first one now?
I am not.
You're not?
Never.
All right.
Never ready.
Your first one is 51st State or Black Forest.
Ooh, this is tougher than I thought my first one would be.
So I'll give you a second to think, because I'll have to. 51st State was Ignacy Shavcek. The artist was Mateusz Bileski, Gregor Brabowski, Peter Foswick, and M81 Studios. Portal Games is the publisher. Black Forest was Tito Lorenz, Uwe Rosenberg. Artist was Lucas Sigmund, and Furland Spiel was the publisher. All right, Sean.
Okay. This one's really close. This is really close. I think I'm gonna lean towards Black Forest.
Okay.
Just because
I've never played 51st State, so I don't really know it. But
you know, I was so intrigued when I first saw it, like the 2 kinds of circles and how that works with the resources. But I really do like 51st State of Light a lot. It's a great card and engine building game. So, but yeah, I'm gonna lean towards Black Forest. But this was really close.
All right, that's your first one down. You ready for your second one?
I want to do another one. No, I'm not ready.
You not ready? All right, your next one is Everdell and Earth.
Oh, that Earth. That was pretty. That was.
I figured you were gonna pick Earth.
Yeah,
you do have the big Everdell though.
I like Everdell, but I really like Earth. So yeah.
So
that one's easier.
So Everdell was designed by James Wilson. Artist was Andrew Bosley, Cody Jones, and Dan May. It's put out by Tabletop Tycoon Incorporated, as well as Starling Games. And Earth was designed by Maxime Tardif, M81 Studios as the artist, as well as Connor McGoey and Yulia Snozdik. Inside Up Games, and Kenneth Spond, and Inside Up Games was the publisher. So I had a feeling you were going to choose this one too. This is like kind of one of those ones that I knew kind of what chosen. 51st State and Black Forest was another one I was kind of like, but I kind of knew this one because Earth.
I'm realizing this is another reason why we had to delay the podcast, because you had to go get all the designers and publishers for like 32 games.
We had to deal with nothing. It was kind of awesome.
Yeah. So but I'll digress here for a second. So making this was really fun. It was really hard for me because again, I wanted to make sure that I had this, all the games down that you guys played, and I was trying to figure out how to get them from you. So again,
I remember you asked, yeah.
So I think what we can do is that we will do this again with more games. And what I'll do is, now that you guys know it, but I'll just try to figure out how to get your lists from your phone, your board game stats, and then I can use those as well.
So, can we?
We could just we could just do like a whole big draft, like like a proper we could give them all rankings, and then like the three of us could just spend like a whole podcast arguing over each we each do a quadrant, just arguing each one. This is why Earth should succeed. No, this is why Everett should. No, you're wrong.
Yeah. So before I continue, I want to welcome Maxime Tardif to our Facebook page. He joined us the other day, so thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. So, Mandy.
Back to Mandy.
Your next bracket.
This is nerve-wracking. Yeah.
Is Sagrada versus Azul.
Oh. I like both of them.
Before you go on, Sagrada was Adrian Adamscu. I wrote it down wrong, so I apologize. Daryl Andrews. Artists were Brigitte Indalacchio. I'm actually, before I mess up any more names, I apologize. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to say these games are located on Board Game Geek, so you can actually take a look at the artists, because I really don't want to mess up their names. Floodgate Games is the publisher on this one. Azul was Michael Kiesling, Philippe Guerin, and Chris Quilliams, and Next Move Games was the publisher. So you got to choose.
So I can't believe I'm saying it, but I think if we're just talking about the base games, I'm going to go with Sagrada. Because I feel like, it's a little bit more tricky on where you need to put things, whereas Azul kind of gives you that main board and you know where to put things.
Unless you play the other side.
Unless you play the other side, it's tricky. But you can always play that first side, whereas Sagrada, I guess you can play the easier ones. There are easier cards than others, but I just feel like it's a little bit trickier, and you have to really pay attention to where you're putting things. A little bit more strategy, just a smidge. But I love both of them.
All right.
So.
All right. I agree. I would take Sagrada over Azul.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are going to round 1, bracket 3 for you, Mandy. This is your second one in a row.
I'm ready.
I'm waiting. So you might want to
close my eyes.
No, this one might hurt a little bit.
Oh no.
You ready?
If you put two Ryan Lockett games up against each other. Oh, okay.
Between Two Castles and Distilled. So Distilled was Dave Beck. Eric Evanson is the artist, and Paverson Games is the publisher. Between Two Castles is Matthew O'Malley and Ben Rossett. Laura Bevan. Ignacia Dabrowski. And again, I really don't want to mess up any more names, so I apologize. I'm going to stop there. Again, Board Game Geek, as well as their websites from Stonemaier Games, their names are on there. So, all right. What do you choose?
This is harder than the last one. I really like both these games. I think I'm going to go with Between Two Castles.
Really?
I know, right? I'm kind of surprised.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
I really like Distilled, but I feel like it's just the last few times I played Distilled, it's really bugging me that you can't have different kinds of sugars in the same. I don't know. It's bugging me. I want them to create something where they do that, and maybe I just need to buy the cocktails expansion or something. I don't know. But Between Two Castles, I've only played a few times, and the mechanic of building it with somebody, so it's kind of almost not really co-op, but then you have separate scores and somebody I've never seen another game like it. So I feel like because of that just strange mechanic, it wins out.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to save your last one. You're going to come back to that one.
Okay.
Sean, you're up next.
All right. Lay on me.
Let's Go to Japan and Next Station London. Ooh. So Let's Go to Japan was Josh Wood. Che Kev is the artist, as long as Kayleen Falls and Magdalena Rucker, Erica Ward, and Toshiyuku Hara. The publisher is Alderac Entertainment Group. And then Next Station London was Matthew Dunstan. Maxime Dunstan was the artist, and the publisher is Blue Orange.
I'm going to go with Let's Go to Japan. I don't feel like this isn't too...
That's not too tricky.
Not too tricky. I'm sure Josh would be most disappointed with me because I know he loves Next Station London.
Loves it.
Next Station is great. London is great. I think I've played it a lot lately, and that may be part of my decision, is I've kind of maybe overplayed it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But Let's Go to Japan was kind of like a very new, fun, interesting game, and so far just the couple of games we played, I've really enjoyed it. So Let's Go to Japan is my...
This is one that I pretty much
Did you predict that?
Yeah.
I
thought you were going to get that one. I know you like both games. I know you like Let's Go to Japan a little bit more. Sorry, Josh, but but yeah.
We tried to get him to like Let's Go to Japan. I don't know if he did. I think he's like, nah.
I really liked it, but yeah, I knew Sean. This was going to be one that I knew. All right, Sean, here's your cringeworthy one.
Oh, great.
Are you ready?
I'm not.
Here we go. SETI or Root?
I knew it.
Oh, come on. I thought this is what I thought was going to be the final bracket for me.
You're just... I knew SETI was going to be on there somewhere.
I knew SETI and Root were going to be. I didn't think you were going to throw it at me in like one of the first ones.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll give you a second to talk. I'll give you a second to think.
Yeah, I might need a lot of seconds.
For SETI, Thomas Hollick is the designer. There are actually 12 artists found on Board Game Geek for the artist and the design publishing on that. I'm sorry, the publisher is Czech Games Edition. And then Root was Cole Werr. Kyle Farron is the artist, and Leader Games was the publisher. So, Sean, I knew the tears were going to fall.
This is like a 1 and a 2 seed going at it for each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know which one I'd pick.
It's like, I want to say SETI, but man, there's so much replayability with Root with the different factions.
Mm-hmm. But SETI has the different people too.
Different aliens.
Different aliens, yeah.
And you got to think Root only, if you're talking base game, Root has how many factions?
4.
4. So you got to just don't take those into account. No expansions.
So I could see the pain in Sean's face.
I think I'm gonna go with Root.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be SETI.
See that? I thought it was gonna be SETI.
No, but I mean Root. I mean SETI is SETI's like right behind it.
Yeah, SETI's really good. So is Root. Yeah. They're both really good.
Yeah, they're two of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I threw it. I threw the.
I quit this podcast.
I think the artwork in Root is so good.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah,
it's amazing. So you can't beat that.
It was.
I mean, I gotta say, both these games, I did the demos of SETI and I ran to go buy it. Root was the same way. I sat down for a demo of Root and they didn't have it for sale yet, but they were doing the pre-orders and I ran to do the pre-order right away. So yeah, no, these are two of my favorite games.
See,
I thought that they would be able to kick out a few of the lesser ones first. So
there's a couple surprises coming. Don't you worry.
Oh no,
Mandy.
Yeah,
you ready for your last one?
Maybe that was hard. I don't know.
Well,
I can't think of what you would give me. Oh, it's gonna be 2 Ryan Lockett games, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it is. So we got Above and Below by Ryan Lockett. Here's the one thing I can say for these two games. The designer was Ryan Lockett, the artist was Ryan Lockett, and the publisher was Red Raven Games.
You don't even have to look it up.
No, on both Above and Below and on Creature Caravan.
I know which one I'm gonna pick, but I just feel sad about it. Can we just have a moment? I have to pick Creature Caravan. I love Creature Caravan so much. I love Above and Below. Honestly, Above and Below was the OG for us with Ryan Lockett Games. Mm-hmm. Josh found it at Target on sale for like $15 or something. And he's like, I don't know, the artwork looked cool. I bought it. I'm like, great, sounds good. And we just played it and we were like, this is awesome. We love this game. And then we got my cousin Ed loving the game. He bought it. Then we started getting all the Ryan Lockett games. And now, actually, this afternoon, I played Above and Below Haunted. They're all so good. But Creature Caravan is like still set in the same kind of world, but just a kind of a totally different game. So you get all the great artwork, but it's just a different game. And I feel like it's not really long. It's a quick, like, oh yeah, let's just quickly play. We just set up real quick and bang it out. It's great. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
But sorry, Above and Below.
I think that's the right choice. I like Creature Caravan a lot. It's like it's fast. It moves. Above and Below, like I haven't played in a while, but I feel now I've played some of the other Ryan Lockett games. It feels maybe a little bit clunky, just because it's kind of one of his first ones. Yeah, I'd go with Creature Caravan over that as well.
Yeah, I do miss the like in Above and Below, and there's like Near and Far and Now and Never, I think it is. There's stories that you're doing. It's a little more choose your own adventure, which is nice, and don't get that in Creature Caravan.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't think you do. I thought there maybe was like a weird add-on that we hadn't done yet, but no, you don't get that. So that's a bummer, but still really good game.
When I was coming up with this, I was going to have your last two brackets be Near and Far, Above and Below, Now and Never versus Creature Caravan, just so that we'd have all four of them listed. But I was like, no, I couldn't do that to you. That's just too cool.
That's so mean.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
These are good because these are probably my favorite too of his. Yeah.
All right. So now
can I go back and change? Can I go back and change my mind on SETI and Root?
No, you already decided.
Okay.
You already decided. It is.
I'm having your choice.
I'm having.
SETI's over there crying in a corner.
I'm having chooser's remorse.
All right. So Sean, we're going back to you now. We're going to go back to your other one here. And this is now pitting Black Forest against Earth.
This is tough. I really.
Those are too good. Those are two big ones.
Yeah. These are both games are pretty equal. I think I'm gonna edge towards Earth, but they're pretty evenly matched. I really like both these games a lot, but I think I'm gonna go with Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I really like Earth a lot.
I really like Earth. I really like Black Forest. I've only played it that once with you, but Earth is one of my go-to games. So, I'm glad it's going on, but it's not my pick. It's yours. Just saying.
Yep.
So, all right. So Earth it is. Earth is going on, and now Mandy, we go to you for your next one. We have Wispwood versus Sagrada.
I don't know, and I have to sneeze right now really bad, so I'm like. Don't mind me while I sit like this.
Oh, so it's not the tears between choosing these two.
No. I really have to sneeze, so I'm trying to make it go away. I don't know.
Talk it out.
I mean, first of all, with Wispwood, you can play under a black light. You can't do that with Sagrada. It's pretty awesome.
Have you tried
to do with Sagrada? No, I haven't tried.
Just say it.
I haven't tried.
You can't say it's not good then.
It's true. Maybe it's amazing, and I just don't know it. Maybe that's a secret of the game. It's hard because I don't want to say Wispwood just because it's newer and I haven't played it as many times. do love Sagrada, but if you, I guess I'm just going to wait. If you ask me right now, which one do you want to play? I'd say Westwood. So I'm going to say Westwood. Yep. That's how I'm going to decide because I don't know.
All right.
I need something to go on.
Okay. All right. So with Westwood's moving on.
Is it back to me? Are we doing snake draft thing again?
Back to you again. So now here, this is going to hurt. Between Two Castles and Creature Caravan.
Creature Caravan.
Oh,
doesn't hurt that much. Yeah.
Really?
Creature Caravan is pretty amazing. No, I love. Don't get me wrong. I love Between Two Castles, but I just love Creature Caravan. So good.
I thought this was going to be a little bit more painful. I thought you were just like, nope, I'm good.
Nah,
I'm good.
It's fine.
All right. So Sean, over to you now for your last one here and yours. And it's Let's Go to Japan versus Root.
Ooh,
I mean, if I chose Root over SETI, I'm going to be definitely choosing Root over Let's Go to Japan. Come on now.
Are you sure? You had
Let's go to
remorse. I just want to make sure you're not going to have remorse on this one.
Yeah, let's go with SETI over. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
SETI's been knocked out. Just saying. So.
So sad.
Right.
You're trying to drink away your tears here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, so we're down to the final four. This is the final four that is coming up. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go now to Mandy. These are your final two before it goes to the showdown. Westwood or Creature Caravan?
Oh, that's so mean. Creature Caravan. Like it.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Caravan. Do you want to explain?
I don't know. I feel like there's a little more strategy with Creature Caravan. I mean, there's definitely strategy with Westwood, but it's just a little bit bigger, a little bit more stuff going on. Westwood, you're kind of doing one thing, kind of. You're just trying to make these shapes. And then you score on the shapes. Mm-hmm. So you're kind of just doing the one thing. Everyone's doing the shapes. Everyone's trying to figure out the shapes. Creature Caravan, I could be like, well, I have this whole engine building thing over here that I'm doing, and you have a totally different engine building thing that you're doing. I just feel like it's a little bit more intricate. But yeah.
All right. So Creature Caravan moves on to the finals. All right, Sean, you're up next. Here we go. Your final two are Earth and Root.
Now, first let me say, if I had to choose which of these I would like to teach to somebody, I'm going to go with Earth every time because Root is a bit of a nightmare to teach. But assuming I'm playing with people who are at least familiar with the things, I'm going to go with Root. But yeah, I do really like Earth a lot.
So Root it is?
Root it is.
Root it is. All right.
Assuming you don't have to teach.
Assuming you don't have to teach.
Someone said that before. Like, if you're going to play a game, if someone says, what game do you want to play? Like, oh, I want to play Root. As long as the people that you're playing with know how to play it already. If they don't know how to play it, then they don't want to go near it.
There are some games I don't mind teaching, and there's some other games where I'm like, oh, this is going to. I mean, I actually don't really mind teaching Root, but it's just that if you're going to teach a bunch of people how to play the Root the first time, you're in for like a 5-hour game because everybody's going to be struggling and like wait, what? So it's it's tough.
I feel like it's just like where do you even start with it? It's just so like there's just so much stuff and everybody's asymmetrical.
I start with the general rules. Like, here's how you move, here's how you attack. Like the stuff is kind of attributes to everybody, like how like the different areas have the kind of like the suits and everything like that. And from that point, then I go to each person. I'm like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to play the cats. You don't really need to know the others. Just here's how you deal with the cats. I move on to, okay, now I'm going to teach you how to play the Eerie. You can ignore the other guys. This is how you play yours. And that's kind of how I teach it. And then once people have kind of played their first game and gotten the hang of it, it's like, okay, now you can like start to learn how to play the others. You kind of see how they interact with each other more.
Yeah.
So so your second game, you're like, hey, how come the Eerie like demolished everybody last time? So everybody just let them like everybody because everybody just let that
take over,
build up the decree and didn't send them to turmoil.
Yep.
All right. So we have. So your pick is Root.
My pick is Root.
All right. So we're now going down to the Final 2. Okay. And it looks like it's going to be Root and Creature Caravan. But oh no, here comes the surprise. You get to choose between 3 of them.
I know what it's going to be.
I know what it's going to be too.
It's going to be Root, Creature Caravan, and Arc Nova.
I'm out.
Oh no, Arc Nova just came out of the woodwork. And now you guys got to choose between.
I was wondering why that wasn't in any of the original 10.
Right, we've talked about it a lot.
That'll be a favorite game.
All right. So
do we have to agree, or do we argue?
So you can argue. You can argue a little bit, but
who gets the final say?
You guys got to figure out which one out of the 3 you guys are going to choose to be the top game.
God damn it.
Well, Creature Caravan's definitely out. This would be much harder if it was Root versus SETI versus Arc Nova. Like that would be my. That would be really. I would just hang up my microphone.
I will say that I think if I'm just picking between Creature Caravan and Arc Nova wins. But I don't know. Do you also agree Arc Nova is better than Root?
Oh man! First thing I'd say is Arc Nova better than SETI.
What? SETI's not in this. You shoved it to the back.
SETI didn't even make it out of the first round.
Nothing.
I think I'm still gonna stick with Root. But again, it's super close. I mean, I also really like Arc Nova a lot.
So I will let you say you can each have your own pick on this one. So, Mandy, what is your pick?
I would pick Arc Nova over Creature Caravan, but only barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sean?
And I'll pick Root.
Root. So it's Root and Arc Nova. Wow.
And Arc Nova.
All right, so let me ask this question. If Arc Nova was not in here, which one would you choose? Root or Creature Caravan?
Creature Caravan. I would. I know Sean would not. He'd pick Root every time. I like Root. Don't get me wrong. I like it a lot. I don't know. I just really like Creature Caravan. I feel like Root, I don't know. Not that there's nothing bad about it. It's just tricky and it's difficult and it takes a while. So
Creature Caravan, you can just kind of casually play for an hour and bang through one. Root, you're not casually. Casually sitting down to play a quick game of Root.
No, we have to plan that. I feel like we've been saying for months we need to play Root. We need to play Root, and we still don't. We keep like I
got the newest expansion.
We need to play. We often just are like, oh, let's play a game. What do you want to play? I don't know, Creature Caravan? Sure, grab it. And it's just easy setup, play it quickly, hour.
Yep.
So I like it for the versatility, I guess. It's nice. But Arc Nova, just really like Arc Nova a lot.
Yep.
I always go to it when I'm like, ooh, I don't feel like playing Arc Nova. Yeah.
All right. So the overall winners between you two is Root and Arc Nova.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way to fight Sean to bring it over to make one complete winner, or fight Mandy to bring it over to one winner. So I'll leave it at that end. But again,
we should ask our listeners to weigh in, and maybe they can choose between Arc Nova and Root. Which one would they choose?
Or Creature Caravan,
or Creature Caravan.
Yeah. Yep.
If everybody likes that better.
Or maybe we could actually here. You know what to do? Let's see from our listeners. Would you rather choose Above and Below a Creature Caravan or SETI or Root? Those are the ones that pained you the most.
Yeah.
To choose.
Yeah.
But so final thoughts. So what did you guys think of this surprise Sweet 16 bracket that I created for you guys?
It was terrible.
You had to put SETI in a corner. It was awful.
Nobody puts SETI in a corner.
Right? Nobody puts SETI in a corner. I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. And especially not knowing what was coming. Obviously, if we knew, it wouldn't be the same. We wouldn't, but no, I liked it. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Made me think about games pinning up against each other.
I feel like Mandy and I should plan this a 16 bracket just for Sean.
Yeah.
Hey, what I was saying before earlier was that I was actually a little jealous that I was creating this for you, because I'm like, I kind of want to play.
I want to do it.
I want to do one. But I had a lot of fun doing this. And again, thanks Christina, thanks Josh. You guys gave me some ideas for this. And I thought when I was doing this, I'm like, actually, so let me back up. So we were trying to plan this episode and we were talking about candy, we were talking about parties, we were talking about, there was so many things we were talking about. And then it just so happened on one of the days that we were like, I was at work and it was during my lunch and I was looking at something and it came up saying like, how did you do on your Sweet 16 bracket? And I was like, oh my God, Sweet 16 bracket, that kind of fits. How can I use that bracket? And I was like, oh, this would be great. So then I was trying to figure out how to do it. And I was trying to say, if like, would I choose the games? Would you choose the games? But I'm like, no, let's make it a surprise, like a Sweet 16 surprise party. And then do it this way. So I had a lot of fun doing this. It was a lot of work, but I had a lot of fun doing it. And I thank you guys for participating in this. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Sean,
yep.
For all the games that we chose between, like what would end up being what would end up being your top games that you'd have to choose between? So, what would,
out of the brackets, I would choose I think Earth would have made it all the way from your bracket, Sean. Just I like Root, I like City, but I really like Earth more. Out of Mandy's bracket, I would have to say Distilled probably would have went to the end for me, because I really like Distilled. I like Between Two Castles. Don't get me wrong. To be honest, I really like all the games that I picked on this list.
They're all good.
Yeah, they're all great. And it's not, and it wasn't one like, oh, this one sucks, I'm going to put this against the good one. I was trying to figure out the games that you guys like that are good, but I know some, like, I knew putting Splendor against Wispwood, I knew what was going to happen to that. Putting Everdell against Earth, I knew you, because what would you rather play, Wispwood or Splendor? I knew you would choose Wispwood. Everdell or Earth, I know Sean would choose Earth. Same way for me, I would choose Wispwood over Splendor, even though I love Splendor. Or I would choose the same over Everdell. I love Everdell. I think it's, and especially playing with the expansions. If we're going base game to base game, like, you know, it's a no-brainer, because I really like Earth. Earth is one that I think I taught Sean's family. I taught you guys as well. And that's one of my favorite games. So I think mine would have been Earth versus Distilled. And then with Arc Nova at the end, I think I would have had to go with Mandy. I think I would have had to go with Mandy and say Arc Nova. I had to say Arc Nova.
Yep.
You know,
so I'm the only one going off script with
Arc
Nova.
Yeah. But so again, I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this. I had a lot of fun making it.
It was. Yeah.
So
thank you. Thanks for making it.
This is fun. Thanks for all the work you put into this one.
No, not a problem. Thank you. And to our listeners, please, comment on what you think, what you like, what you didn't like. If you thought maybe, one of us was really way off on our picks, feel free to tell us, especially if you would have chosen SETI over Root, like Sean, just threw SETI out the window. It just didn't even nope. SETI's
all right. Listen, buddy.
Throwing it right out there. I just realized we never gave the credit to Arc Nova because it came in late in the game, so we never said all the things.
I never did.
We never said.
Do you have it up?
No, but I can get it up. Hold on.
Yep, I actually forgot to grab those before because I threw it in late in the game.
Oh, I can get it. I can get it. 1 second. Just how long can my internet go? All right. We should have memorized this honestly by now. Right. The designer is Matthias Wigge. Artist Stefan, I think Wigge.
Yep.
Artist is Stefan Beeker, Loic Belau, and Dennis Lohausen, and the publisher is Feuerland Spiele.
So
there we go.
All right.
Got it in there.
So thank you again, everyone. Like, subscribe, share, comments. We have a website now. It is live. It's www.rollmoverepeat.com. We have an active website now. There'll be more content coming on there soon. We're on Facebook. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are on YouTube. We have and Discord. We have a Discord as well. No one has joined our board game giveaway, so please join our board game giveaway. We have board games we want to give away. We want to thank you guys for listening to us, so please go into our Discord. If you need to figure out how to get into that, let me know. Message us on our Facebook page and we'll give you the link to get onto the Discord as well. But thank you again, and until next time, may the dice rolls be ever in your favor. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.